This is not meant as a compliment. And the comment that was made was simply this: you're not like me. You play the game really well. But it wasn't until that specific moment where she looked at me from her vantage point and said, you play the game well. And it took me a minute to really sit with it and say, huh, maybe I need to explore that. I had some unexpected advantages that the average person, let alone a Black woman, doesn't have. It made me believe in the beginning that it was based on merit, it was based on skill. And I believed that if I was skilled, if I was the most skilled, if I was the most qualified, I would obviously be the one to get the position. I learned that wasn't the case. We look at a situation where something went a way that we did not expect, and it's only with distance that we can then say, I should have done this instead. But you may find yourself making a decision and then you look back and say, I know exactly where I went wrong. And I'm a big sports fan, so I will use some sports metaphors. But all the time you see this happen where on the football field, the players do a drive and there's a call made. And that's what I'm able to now do, having distance from my, what I would call the single biggest career pivot of my professional life. I 100% wrote this book because it is the book I wish I had when I'd started my career. I would have been happy having this book 2 years ago, to be perfectly honest, because I could have either moved away sooner. So this is one of those cutting room floor stories. And I discovered that I was playing the game because someone pointed it out. And I just thought I was doing a good job. I was showing up. I was dedicated, going above and beyond because that's what you were expected to do. And that's something that was ingrained in me, 100% ingrained in me because of my heritage, because of my cultural background. I am 100% there to collect a paycheck. And I'm happy about that. And I'm happy about that because I'm working in a field that I enjoy. We are in this era where we're like, you know what? You go do you, because me, I'm gonna do me. And you worry about yourself because now it's time for me to worry about myself. We are in our reclaiming our time season, and I am all for it. And the reality is that corporate America was not designed for Black women. I have been let go from a job for asking a simple question, I promise you. A simple question. And that led to me being dismissed from a role because I dared to ask a very obvious question. Because I asked those questions, because I asked, will this include a pay bump? How does this address the other issues, the elephant in the room that we're not discussing? The following week, I was told that the client was going in a different direction. And I didn't have the skill set to. So I say all that to say that yes, you can 100% challenge the status quo. You can 100% bring your authentic self. You can 100% take up space, but that comes with consequences. What is the hill you're going to die on? What is the thing that's going to be the thing for you that is 100% non-negotiable? I'm in a very different place today than the person who is depicted and playing the game while Black women in corporate America is not the person that is talking to you today. We are in a tough economy right now, and part of what I share or why I shared it in a book is because some of this content, yes, it is available, but it is often behind what I would call a paywall. And sure, the book is in some ways a paywall, but not to the extreme of, say, paying $20,000 or $25,000 or whatever the amount is in order to access what I'm sharing with you. And what I've shared in this book, we spend a lot more on a lot less. And this book has a lot that you can benefit from. And so I do hope you take a chance on the book, but it's okay if you don't. I expect that we'll be able to have those tough conversations that we can't often talk about because the spaces aren't safe or conducive for our safety as Black women. Thinking back to that sarcastic comment from my colleague, it really, yes, it was heavy on the sarcasm, but it wasn't just a critique. Playing the game in corporate America it's really not just about winning, but it's about defining what winning looks like for you. Everything you need is already on the inside of you. Power is not something someone has to give us. Power is something we already have. So it's something you have to tap into, right?